hold on. Oh, sorry. I kind of like that picture. It's wild. All right, let's talk about something. Um, do you think your man's cheating, your woman's cheating? Let me give you some telltales. Men, how do I say this without offending the whole population? Um, when it comes to hiding their infidelity, they're not that smart. Let's just be honest. Um, one thing you'll notice, he starts dressing different. He starts losing weight. He starts eating different. Um, a lot buying cologne that's never bought before. Telling you he's going places and not going there. Stuff like that. Talking on the phone, going outside of your home, talking on the phone, going on lots of trips to the store. Lots of trips. That's when he would talk to her. You ought to see her. Wow. I may post a picture just for the heck of it. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. She's very. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. But anyway, this is what you need to know. If he changes his habits, I mean to the point that you go, what is going on here? If he goes off one weekend and don't come back and tells you some stupid lie, he's probably cheating on you. Alright? If he's got friends who look at pornography, and I'm going to tell you something else. You are who you hang with. If he hangs with friends who cheat on their wives or spouse, he's probably cheating on you. Because you are who you hang with. When I noticed that he was cheating on me, he left one weekend. Sorry. He left one weekend. He used to go jam all the time. And I didn't have a problem with that because he worked hard. Hey there, how you doing, sweetheart? He left one night and he didn't come home. Well, I was worried sick because he was a truck driver and I worried about him because he worked so very hard. You know? What? Alright. Don't put that name up there. Alright? No disrespect. Alright? Cut that out. You will be kicked out. And by the way, I'm not gay. I'm straight as an arrow. Thank you very much. I'm not gay. So anyway, I'm not gay. Thank you very much. I do like Doritos, though. You like Doritos? You're going to tell me Doritos are gay. Okay. Are you having fun? Good. I'm having fun too. So anyway, Doritos are good. Yes, they are. I love White Castle hamburgers too. They're really good. What's your favorite flavor of Doritos? I like the ranch ones. I can't deal with the hot ones. They're just too hot. But anyway, this is cheating 101. When he changes his habits, when he has to go out. Nacho cheese? Yeah, those are good. How you doing, Megan? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to say, nah, he can't be. He would never do that to me. 30-year marriage. And he stepped out on me with a troll. I'm hanging in there, maiden. I had a rough day with my sickness. But I made it to work and I made it home, so I feel pretty good about myself. So, anyway, he started using the phone a lot. He'd go outside, and when we used to go to the store, he'd always ask me to go in because he didn't want to go in. And then it got to the point, oh, I got to go to the store. You want anything? And I was like, you always ask me to go in. Why are you doing this? He's like, oh, well, you ain't got to go. So he was talking with all his hoes. Yeah, I said it. So, make a long story short, he started going off, telling me he was doing something with work. And I guess he was. I'm not sure. I don't have confirmation on that. But he claims he met this girl at truck driving school. What a gem she is. She looks like a troll. She's about 4 feet tall. And just not attractive at all. Okay? He really downgraded. He went way down. But she has money. And that's what he wanted. He wanted somebody who had money who could take care of him. But, you know, those are the telltale signs. How you know he's cheating on you or she's cheating on you. I don't know how women cheat because I've never cheated. So, I wouldn't know how to go about that. Thank you, maiden. I appreciate that. I don't know what a woman does. I don't know, but evidently men are not very smart when it comes to cheating because they do it right in front of you. They change they think you're not going to notice. They think you're not going to notice that they've cut their hair, you know, that they've lost weight, that they're wearing different clothes. I mean, he used to wear sweatpants all the time and t-shirts, and I was happy with him like that because I loved him, and I still love him. And he still helps me out. It's not a lot, but I appreciate what he does. And, but I mean, he literally walked out, left his sick wife to fend for herself. That's what he did. That's what he did. Sure did. He sure did. The night that he told me he left me, I told him I'm going to have intercourse with everybody in my area. I did. I didn't. Somebody told me the best way to get over somebody is under somebody else. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Nope. The best way to get over somebody else, is to pray about it. And stay in the spirit. It's not going out and having relations with somebody you don't know at a bar that you'll never see again. I'm not going to demean myself like that. He can. Let him be the hoe. I'm not going to be the hoe. I got more respect for myself. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. Since I've been through this little journey, I have learned to be proud of myself. I have learned to love myself. I had real strict parents when I was growing up. I got pregnant when I met him. Yeah, pretty much. I got pregnant while we were dating, and that's a beautiful son. I got two beautiful sons. God has blessed me tremendously. And I got pregnant, and we really didn't know each other. I mean, we moved in together, and all these things were new and they were exciting. You know, having somebody to be there with you, having somebody to eat with, having somebody to hug up to at night. It was nice, and it meant the world to me. Wow, that's good. I do like the, I gotta admit, guys, I do like the cheese ones. I get the multi packs and take them to work with me. Oh yeah, by the way, a new messed up symptom. My body gets so hot I have to take a cold shower. Isn't that fun? My thermostat on the inside is going crazy. And I get nauseated all the time. And I just feel so tired. I get so tired. But, you know, he left me. My mom passed away February 2nd, 2025. I have a strong faith base. So, I know she went to heaven. I know I'll see her again. So I'm not so sad about that. But, you know, regardless of how we feel on the inside, you know, things get to us. Even if we don't think they do. I miss my mom. But I don't miss the hell she was in that nursing home. Because I couldn't take care of her. My brother couldn't take care of her. I don't have that kind of money. He may have that kind of money, but I don't. I live, I don't even say paycheck to paycheck. I live by the grace of God, because with him all things are possible, and with my paycheck, very little things are possible. I did buy me some unicorn. Hold on, I'll put it up, y'all. Check these headphones out I bought. See if you like them. Hold on, let me see. I think they're cute. I don't think it will let me. Yeah, I think they're cute. I like them. Let me put another picture up there. So I'm a grandma, y'all. I'm a grandma. Yay! There we go. That's how I feel. I'm a grandma. Yep. Can you believe that? My daughter-in-law, my precious daughter-in-law, she had me a grandbaby. And I don't think people realize, unless I like that one. No. Unless they've given birth themselves, because, you know, it's painful. Let's be honest. You know, we're trying to push something the size of a watermelon out of this opening the size of a lemon. I think I heard Whoopi say that one time. Hey, little rock star, how you doing? Long time no hear. How you doing, baby? I'm just on here talking about men and life and sickness. Oh, I am staying strong, maiden. I am. I'm hanging in there. All my family, my son's living all over the place. I don't get to see them much. My mom's gone. My dad's gone. My brother don't have nothing to do with me. He's a real piece of work. Oh, well, you can't go watch them again, baby? Little rock star, are they on my page? Oh, I'm sorry you missed them. Yeah, I got home at 9 o'clock, well, about 9 o'clock. Took a shower. Guys, I am so weak. I mean, this weakness and this. I go to work and do the best job I can now. I try not to miss. Oh, I do too. I like talking. How are you doing, little rock star? Are you okay? Let me change my picture. I like that one. Yeah, I look like a rock chick. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, well, wait a minute. I like that one. That's me and Michael. All right. Yeah, you. Oh, you told me you make bracelets. You told me you make bracelets. Wow. Did you add me on Snapchat or Instagram? You can if you want to. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Maiden. That's kind of like Bonnie and Clyde. That's what I like. Bonnie and Clyde. I don't like what they did, but I like the way they dressed back then. That was really cool. I like the old movies and the way they dressed back then. You know, in the old movies where the guys, like Michael dressed when he did Smooth Criminal on stage. Oh, I love that. That drives me crazy. And where's that white shirt and that black tie? Lord have mercy. Anyway. Don't get me started. Don't do it. Don't get me started. So, so I told they did. They did. I listened to music all the way from the 20s on up. I took a test the other day. I asked somebody, I said, you know what? If I had a candy cigar, I would eat it because I don't smoke. when my grandbaby was born, cheating it is the worst thing. It is the murder of a relationship. It is killing a love. It kills that love. And I think it's best to walk away because once they start lying and cheating, they're not going to stop. Hey, it's the forbidden fruit, all right? It's the forbidden fruit, it's something different, something different. So, but evidently he didn't take the vows too seriously. I mean, he pretty much just said, later, without saying later. Later, Tater. But, yeah. When it first happened, he actually asked me to come back home. He left me in December and asked me in January, and I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't be checking his phone, checking his pants, checking his shirt collar, checking everything. It's not worth it, guys. If you can't trust them, when they do that and they break the trust, there's not much left. Trust is very important in a relationship, and if you don't have it, and I had it for many years, but you know what? I look back, even now, I look back on the way he acted around girls and stuff when he would get drunk. That's just a darn excuse. Alcohol is just an excuse to do what you want to do. That's all it is. But yeah, he used to flirt with girls when he'd get drunk. I'd be all fixed up and he'd be ignoring me. I don't know. And I questioned myself, did he ever really love me? Was it real? Was it just an illusion? But it wasn't. We loved each other. We did drift apart, you know. We did. We did. But I was going through a lot. My mom was in a nursing home, and he wasn't there for me. He wasn't there for me about that. He just told me to roll on. What can you do about it? Now, Doritos, they're gone, sweetheart. Them Doritos are history. They are history. Right. Well, you know they call alcohol a spirit for a reason. Have you ever thought about that? Alcohol is called a spirit. Now, am I saying there's nothing wrong with partaking of alcohol once in a while? There's nothing wrong with that. But living to do it the way. Did I find a cookie? What the heck is that? Oh, it's a biscuit. No, I don't want that. That's gotta be a shame. Thought I found a cookie in the bed. That's messed up. A Little Rock Star. They have White Castles at the store. They're pretty good. The normal cheese ones are good. Yeah. Yeah. I love the chicken ones don't get those. They don't I don't know what meat that is, but I'm pretty sure it's not chicken. I think it's mostly pecker and beak. Anybody here see Tammy? Oh my God. I love Melissa McCarthy. She is so funny. Oh my God, she is hilarious. Oh, that was funny when she did that. Boom. threw that threw that bun up on the wall. And that day was like, the tops are fine. Just put new tops on it. It's fine. Oh Lord. Now I know why I don't like to eat out. Does anybody here like seafood? I love seafood. That is my favorite food in the whole world. I love seafood. Anytime I can eat seafood is a good time for me. Um, I have but seafood. When I get something special to eat, it's usually seafood. When I splurge, but I haven't been able to splurge, guys. I'm struggling. I got a raise, and it actually took my pay down. So figure that one out, right? It did. I put me in a whole nother tax bracket I didn't want to be in. I wish they'd just take it back. Just take the raise back. But I'll get it back at the end of the year. But yeah. But you know, as women, um, we deserve that fairy tale. We we take care of them. We give them good loving. My problem was I have always been a fixer. Oh my Lord. Garbage bags are $40? Lord have mercy. You don't even need garbage bags at that price. You won't even be eating nothing. Well, when he walked, yeah, he's about that dollar. He's about that dollar. I mean, if you saw her, you know. And see, look, I'm not picking on her, but she knew he was married. She talked to me, and I told her I was his wife, and she goes, okay. So not only does she look like a troll, she sounds like one too. You know, so I'm not just picking on her, and I know, I know who did the deed, okay? I know. And you know what? Just like every other woman, I tried to hold on to my man. I did. I gave in. Thought it would change his mind. Amen. Trip trap went to bridge, ain't it, maiden? Trip trap. You know, he loved that story, the troll. Maybe he just wanted to marry one all these years. Just been thinking about it. Oh, that's called Billy Goat's Gruff, wasn't it? I love that story. Um, was it the three Billy Goat's Gruff or the five Billy? I can't remember. Um, you want to see a picture of her, maiden? You want to see? Do you? Let's give me a thumbs up and I'll post it and then I'll take it right back off. Because I don't want to offend anybody. But she is something to behold. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see if I can find a picture of her. I'm trying to not to destroy my phone. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find one. I think I deleted all of them. I think I did. Let me see. Have mercy. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong picture. Oh, Lord. There she is. No, that's too cute. Let me look where her is. I might have took her out of here. I was afraid it's gonna blow my phone up. I delete the picture and then I'll put it back on there. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Here she is. Psych, that ain't her. Whatever there. That's with it. That's with. Shoot, hold on. I don't know what I just did. Oh no. Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't know what I did. Hold on. I blew my. What is it? Hold on. What have I done? Doggone it. Oh, okay. Nope. 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 There she is. No, it ain't. I'm looking. Let me see. I bet I deleted it. Shit. That's me. That's what I look like. That's me. All right. whatever the hell. Okay, maiden, that's who he left me for. That's who he left me for. That's who he left me for. I need some hearts. I need some love. That's what he left me for. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to unsee it. Okay, let me take that off and put something on there. Okay, there's me. Is that better? When I saw her, and I was in the throes of complete grief from him cheating on me, and I had some MFs for him and all these other beautiful words, and I said, that's the ugliest. Anyway, I let him hold it, and he goes, well, she's got money, she's got 2 houses, and I was like, don't she look like a troll? Yeah, he really. No, you can't polish a turd, honey. No. That money don't, you know, whatever. But the saddest thing about it that really hurts me, guys, is he promised me he would talk to me. He promised me he would be there for me. And he helps me financially, but it's not much, and I don't require much because I'm not that kind of woman. You know? Yeah, that's messed up, isn't it? I don't know how many times I've busted on her. So I was looking at her page, and him and her was sitting in the bed. It glitched. How do I hit the live? Am I here now? Can you hear me? Oh, it's because I was looking at the pictures. That's why. That's why it glitched, y'all. It's because I'm sorry. Yeah. I appreciate that. He did not know that. Eddie wanted an easy life. He wanted somebody to work for him, take care of him. And I didn't work. I stayed home with the kids, and he didn't require me to work, and I didn't have much skill. But you know what I've learned through this, maiden, is that with Christ all things are possible. And you know, it's amazing. I never thought I could be a cashier. I've always been afraid of money. And I've been a cashier now for 1.5 years. And I'm really proud of myself for the first time in my life. And I don't have nobody putting me down. I don't have... When I come home from work, it is so peaceful. Just me and my Tinkerbell. That's it. Nobody cussing me out. Nobody telling me to do this. Nobody asking me to do that. I would get up in the middle of the night and make him food. I would. I know she don't do it. When he got back with me in January, which I was done. You cheat on me one time, there won't be a repeat. When you cheat, it's just not. It's not going to be. You're not going to get another chance with me. When you cheat on me, and I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm so sick. And life is just, it's hard for me to do anything. I don't want another partner. I don't need another partner. I'm just fine. I don't want anybody to answer to. I don't want to have to say, is it okay if I... No. Is it okay if I buy this? No, that's stupid. I don't have that no more. I have me, and I have freedom. See, I grew up very strict as a kid, and I'm thankful and blessed because it kept me on the right path. My parents took me to church when I was a kid. I was actually a Jehovah's Witness, and I learned a lot. I did, and I'm thankful for what I learned. But you know, it was just I didn't get to do anything when I lived at home. And I thought, well, he's kind of loose, he's kind of cool. Maybe he'll let me hang out with my friends. Maybe, we can get together and have cookouts. No, it wasn't that way. He was controlling, manipulative. That's a hard word to say. Manipulative. There we go. I got it out. It was painful, but I did it. It was manipulative. Manipulating. How about that? Is that a word? It is now. And I thought, well, it's gonna be nice, and he's gonna be easy, and he's cool, and he's gonna let my nope. The hammer came down. No friends at the house after I get home from work. No phone calls while I'm at home. Which, when you love each other, these things just happen. You notice, hey, he didn't like me being on the phone while he was home. So, out of respect and love, I won't do that. Well, out of respect and love for me, he should have kept his zipper zipped. Good Lord, I can't believe he went with that thing. Lord have mercy. But yeah. But out of respect for me, he should have been honest. He should have been truthful. And he should, things just, sorry guys, things just went real bad real quick. And what's so funny is he actually thought that I would go along with him being with me during the week, go see her on the weekend. I got to have all of you. I don't want none. No, well, not really. Not really, maiden. I was sick. I have depression and anxiety, and it affects me in certain ways, as you know. And I didn't have relations with him. And I know that was why he left me. But he also knew I was sick. But I take my blame for it. I do. And my friends are like, no, you don't. No, I take the blame where I wasn't there. I was sick myself with depression. My mom was in a nursing home. That was hard on me. That was hard on me. And he wasn't there for me. He wasn't. He wasn't there for me. He could have been. But he chose to tell me to roll on. What can you do about it? How can you change it? Instead of hugging me and saying, baby, I know it's hard, but I'm here for you. I didn't get that. I didn't have that. And to be honest, he hooked up with his mom, and she is Satan's daughter. She's the most evil, wicked woman I have ever come across in my life. And I say wicked as the word wicked, not playing around, okay? Very, very evil woman. And that was his mother. And she came into the picture, and he completely started disrespecting me and being mean to me. and picking on me in front of her, saying ugly things to me, and laughing about it. And I laughed with him because I just thought, well, he's just picking at me. But, you know, guys, always know your worth. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of your fairy tale coming true. You are. You are. You're all worthy. I was fortunate. I did have that love that people dream about. I did have that feeling. But did he? I mean, it makes you wonder. Did he ever love me? But I know he did, and I know he still does. And I know that everything that happened wasn't all his fault. I know that. I know he was tempted. I know that. But Lord have mercy, what a doozy he picked. And he's been with her a year and a half. So I'm going through Instagram, right? And I find a video. And it's him and her sitting in the bed giggling and playing with the dogs. And I was like, and he called her baby, and I lost it. No, I didn't say anything to her. Because it's my little way of looking into their world without them knowing it. And why I want to look, I don't know. I don't know what I think I'll see. I really don't. Hold on, let me plug my thing back in. Fell out. I don't know what I think I'll see. But no, Maiden, things were not going well when before he cheated. And I own my responsibility in that. But when we got married, it was for better or worse, in sickness and health. And I got sick. I had 2 nervous breakdowns. I went to 2 hospitals. I'm not embarrassed. It happens. I had a hard life. I had a very hard life. I was an alcoholic most of my young life. When we could have been going to the beach, when we could have been looking at the sunset together, when we could have been doing all those romantic things, I was his barmaid. I'd go get him a beer. Go get me a beer. Go get me a beer. Sweetie, can you get the guys a beer? Yeah, I'll get them a beer. Can you get so-and-so a beer? Yeah, I can. I was a barmaid for most of my young life. And I never cheated on him. I had opportunities. I did. His friends, what are you with him for? I mean, they could even see how he treated me. I couldn't see it because I was so in love with him. So he lost all this weight. Started dressing nice for that. Said, the peace that I have now, I wouldn't give it up for nothing. I wouldn't give it up. It's nice to be able to come home and just me and my baby and watch TV, eat whatever I want to do. It's my house. Nobody to tell me what to do no more. Nobody to cut me down and make me feel less than I am. For a long time, I thought I was incapable of doing anything right. And he made me feel that way. Words do hurt. I don't care what anybody says. They do hurt. They hurt real bad. They leave scars. And he has hurt me physically. But I popped him a couple of times, talking to women. He was talking to my sister-in-law in the kitchen. I slapped the tar out of it. As my mom would say, I slapped the taste out of his mouth. But I didn't hit him in the mouth. I hit him in the face, I think. Yeah, I fried his face. He was talking to her. And I heard what he said, and I lost it. But anyway, guys, I hate to do it, but I really enjoyed this little chat. Maiden, thank you for all your sweet comments. Little Rock, love you. Keep making your bracelets. Keep making the world a brighter, better place, okay? I love you all. God bless and keep you. Peace be unto you until we speak again. Good night.